Yeah, kid. Let me say this about Francis Ngannou. Not only the guy is the guy a furious savage, he's also makes all the right business moves. If there's a business move that's right for Francis Ngannou right now, it is fighting Deontay Wilder in boxing. I mean, boxers make a lot more money than UFC fighters make. We know that. It's the structure of the sport. We know how that works. But boxing allows Ngannou to monetize his popularity in MMA by crossing over into another sport. And his knockdown of Tyson Fury was awesome. I know he got put away pretty early by Joshua. I don't expect him to get put away really early by Deontay. And let me talk about why. Look, Deontay Wilder, his whole game is power. He's kind of a clumsy boxer. I know he started fighting at 18. It's a great story. He's from Alabama or someplace that is not a boxing mecca like that. He was driving a Coke truck, I think, and he started boxing. And within a couple of years, he'd won the bronze medal in the Olympics. And that's unheard of. I've talked a lot about people talking about Brock Lesnar, winning the heavyweight title in only a couple of years, forgetting the fact that wrestling is a part of MMA, but people making a big deal of that. Well, Deontay Wilder is that equivalent in boxing, right? He's got so much power. He basically didn't learn to box before he became a championship boxer. Now, do we see that sometimes now? Yeah, we do. I mean, Deontay has got an interesting thing. He's got the Alexander Usyk thing going. Deontay Wilder's not a big guy, right? He's like 211 when he comes into a heavyweight fight, which is honestly extremely small. But I've always said this, guys. The big heavyweight guys never really hurt me. Why? Because you see the punch coming a split second before it lands. So as long as you weigh in their vicinity, somewhere, upwards of 200 pounds, right? It's not devastating to you. But by contrast, those guys are a little bit smaller. I told you when I cut my body down to, cruiser 185, 190, under 200 pounds, there were some really fast guys where you don't see their punches. So it makes it feel like they're hitting even harder than the heavyweights. And I think Deontay Wilder has done that in the heavyweight division for a long time, right? He had a long stretch where he wasn't challenged, right? He took on a lot of guys. I think Stavern was the only guy that extended him the distance, and then he beat him in the rematch also. Ngannou does have a tremendous amount of power. I don't know if he's got more power than Wilder. Maybe he's saying, like, pound for pound, I know I hit harder, and he's probably right. Ngannou is a big guy, no doubt about it. So it's a perfect fight for both men. Wilder's career's on the downswing. Ngannou wants to make another money grab. And Ngannou's done it right, man. He's the Bernard Hopkins of MMA, right? Like, he's turned over the whole business model. And despite all those headwinds against him, Dana White and everybody else, he's made it happen. I hope he gets the Wilder fight, and I hope he wins. And, youngster, great matchup. Everybody, read my book, Warrior of the Light.